Teams looking for their first conference win, and it all will go down in Charlottesville. Underway at the Aquatics and Fitness Center. Again, the Who's displaced this year. From Mem Gym, it's getting renovated. They play 5 times of JPJ, the rest of their matches here. And an opening kill for Boston College and Anna Harrington, the 6-foot senior from Orlando.
Good swing, Danny. Good swing, Danny. Way to stay high, Dan.
Again, it's a Boston College team that is 9th in the conference in hitting percentage. And they've got a 2-0 lead. That after a service ace. Well, BC, if they have one specialty, it's that right there. They sit at 4th in the ACC in service aces. Average just under 2%. Jump serve long, it's 2-1. That's how Virginia gets its first point. But it's a Virginia team that had some marquee wins earlier in the year against Michigan, a 5-set victory back on September 12th. And just 1 week later knocked off Ohio State. It was their first 2 wins in the Big Ten in program history. They improved to 2-35. Dean puts the blocker up. Go across to Harrington on the attack. Nothing doing. Brodner gets the kill and evens things at 2 apiece. Reagan Ennis on the service, the standout breakout freshman for the Who's. Delivers an excellent serve, but it's Harrington in system. And now it's Bowie on the long attack. So didn't get a touch there from the blockers as she was seeking. And it's 3-2. Brooklyn Yelland, one of the best defenders on this Boston College team at the service there. She's got the dig as well. And they set up the middle blocker to near perfection. And it's Bella Elric. It's 4-2 Boston College. Ennis, what a diving play by Yellen, but it's Brodner to shut the door. And it's Tegan Hogan to deliver the service. Tegan Hogan, one of the best servers on this team, had 15 digs against Stanford out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Played just 3 matches last year. This year she's appeared in all 12. Got the dig there. Set up front and a kill. That's Ehrlich. And it's 5-3 BC. Hops goes long, 5-4. It's the second service error for Boston College tonight. Again, they're losers of 3 consecutive matches. But where they found their success was on that service line, 1.76 service aces per set. Again, won its first 11 matches of the season. That is a program record. But since then, they've lost 9 of their last 11 sets. So trying to right the ship here. Both of these teams are reeling, looking to turn it around, and Virginia ties it at 5. Boston College is led by Jason Kennedy in his 8th season at the helm, the winningest coach in BC program history. Most ACC match wins in program history as well. Brought home the NIVC a couple of years ago, back in 22. And really has changed the culture for Boston College volleyball. Brodner was in the net at 6'5". Oh yeah, this is a Boston College that last year went 15-17 in the ACC, 8-12 in the ACC. That is, they didn't qualify for the ACC tournament, but they did win 3 of their last 4 matches. Closed the season with one at UVA at Mem Gym. It's just too far for Brodner. It's 7-5. Their last postseason appearance was in that NIVC that they won in 2022. And that year they just had 7 victories in the ACC. For Virginia, they made it to the NIVC just a year ago. It was their first postseason appearance in a long, long time. In the century, is their first since 1999. But last year, Virginia had 11 ACC wins as Zoe Dode earns the kill, 7-6. Virginia, 4 juniors, 5 seniors / grad students, 7 underclassmen, and just 3 of those freshmen. Reagan Ennis is a big part of that freshman core. Attack denied, but a kill from Boston College. It was Audrey Ross there on the kill. Junior outside hitter from Danville, California. Last year averaged 3 kills per set. It's been a similar deal this year, serving as the focal point of this offense. Attacks, goes cross court, but long. Yeah, Audrey Ross, her 147 kills, leads the team. Led them with 11 at Notre Dame. Jasmine Robinson, the service. They go back outside. This time it's successful for Audrey Ross. Again, for BC, they're middle of the pack in a lot of these offensive statistics. Ninth in hitting percentage, 5th in opponent hitting percentage. They get the blockers up pretty well. They're 7th in blocks. Not that time, as the freshman Reagan Ennis elevates and celebrates. It's 9-8. Zoe Dode on the jump serve with movement toward the near side. This is Ross, who's denied by Dean at the net. And we're knotted at 9. Ross down the line, attacks and scores. Audrey Ross has really come into her own this year at Boston College, has taken the next step as the main player on this BC offense. She exits for Allie Nat to enter. Freshman from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, out of Tribe Volleyball Club. Bowie, her first swing is down, and it's 10-10. Well, Virginia is still without Cadence Booth, still without Pekka White, who tripped going down the stairs a couple of weeks ago. She's been in a boot for a couple of weeks now. Dean can't stop that, 11-10. Last year led UVA in hitting percentage at .323. That is well above average in the ACC. In fact, it led her to a 15th rank in that category in the conference. Taste of their own medicine, delivered by Roach. Cornelia Roach, 6'2" grad student from Greenwich, Connecticut. Brodner receives. Scott sets up for Ennis, who is trying to get one off the blockers. No dice, 12-11. Ennis a couple of early errant swings. She was the highest recruit that UVA got this year. Named the best player in the Northeast by Prep Volleyball in 2024. Back set deflected off the blockers. And a point to Boston College, 13-11. Ennis is coming off her best match of the season against Cal. Her best weekend. There's another service ace. It's Boston College, it's their second. And UVA reeling now here in the first. It'll be Brooklyn Yelland again to serve. Dugout Ennis. Scott for Dean. Back set and an attack, a cross-court kill for Anna Harrington. And it's 15-11. It's our first media timeout. And Boston, Kevin DiDomenico with you here in Charlottesville, Virginia. Sam Hops delivers. Scott, back set for Bowie, who pats it down. And a point to Boston College. He got a piece of the pin. 16-12. Again, the injuries have been the story this year for Virginia, especially in conference play. They're missing Becca White, Vivian Miller, among others. Marin Block, as Brodner delivers a kill. She's been big and places some of those attackers on the offensive end. Cadence Booth out as well with back tightness. And it's a team that played well together with some of those pieces in there against Big Ten teams and made some history and out of conference play, but is just trying to find it right now with a crew that hasn't played together a whole lot and three key pieces out at the moment. They've had to rely on the freshman Reagan Ennis, the sophomore Sarah Brodner, who didn't play last year. Meanwhile, Boston College comes into Charlottesville as hungry as ever. Slide attack is denied by BC. It's the largest lead of the night for Boston College. And it leads to a place this year from Memorial Gym. Have to play here, and then at John Paul Jones Arena 5 times this year. Dode sets up for Robinson. The blockers have been there tonight for Boston College. They're there again, and this time Brodner goes straight into the net. And a point to BC after some deliberation and a possible mistake by our chair official. 6-point lead for Boston College, trying to cruise to a set 1 win. Again, this is a BC team that won its first 11 games, then lost 3 in a row. It was their best start in program history. And out of system. The block party continues for Boston College. Another timeout, the final one of this in 4. And we're back underway with Ennis leaping toward the front. This is Ross who attacks. Ennis, her dig is errant. Virginia able to free it over, but it ends up in a Boston College point. Lucy Mott makes the play. Dode, Robinson. What a pancake. Oh no, she didn't get the foot under, or the hand under. And the chair official makes the call, and the run continues. It's a 9-point lead as Boston College looks to close out Virginia here in set 1. Again, injuries are going to be your main story throughout the match here for the Cavaliers. Down 3 key offensive pieces, 3 of their main best players, arguably. And the run hasn't stopped at all for Boston College. At one point it was 10-10. 7-0 run for BC. They're hitting at a 391 clip. Hogan. Brodner. Ross powers through the blockers. Set point ensues.
There you go, Rossi.
Trying to finish this on an 8-0 run, and they do. 25-13, Boston College dominates in set 1. Had 3 kills to go along with it. 2 digs too. Boston College out and running early. Cornelia Roach makes the play. Well, BC, get this, at 440, that is not normal in set 1. That was their hitting percentage. They had also had 2 service aces, a couple of service errors. Virginia hit it a .038. And they don't receive it there. It's going to act as a free ball. Oh, but rejection up front with Zoe Dode, who gets things going, maybe catalyzes a bit. We're tied at 1 with Kate Dean entering. Here's Jasmine Robinson. Coach Wells called her a fierce competitor, and her service is long and wrong. It's 2-1. Again, we talked about Virginia and their key victories. A 5-set win over Michigan on the road, beat Ohio State on the road. Dode ties it at 2. She's got the first 2 points for Virginia in set 2. Dode on the service. And the kill comes on the other side for Boston College and Danica Ratch. Hannah Scott enters for Virginia. Remember, they have Zoe Dode and Hannah Scott sharing the setting duties in the 6-2. 3-2 Boston College in set 2. They won set 1, 25-13. Jump serve and a good one. Dug out by Johnson. Dean set up. Oh, what a dig in the back. Dean's there again. She's denied. Scott can set up the middle again. Dean's been denied 3 times. They'll try Bowie. This time it's Ennis shutting the door. On the 5th try, Reagan Ennis is going to have the service with Sarah Brodner entering. Travis Magarine, Tilbe Yelaulu those are the 2 assistant coaches for Virginia. It's a denial up front for Boston College and Bella Ehrlich. 4-3. Brodner. Bowie on the kill. Transfer from Tennessee, Katie Barrier, a 5'5" junior. Libero, jump serve, almost tickers the tape. And a timing play run to perfection. It was Ehrlich again. She's got 5 kills. For Boston College. They won set 1, 25-13, and a cross-court kill for Sarah Brodner. We're tied at 5. Meredith Rieg is going to have the service here for Virginia. The first serve of the match is wide right, and BC retakes the lead. Again, Boston College is still hitting at a .433 clip so far. Virginia 114. BC 8 digs, 17 kills. Virginia's got 12. It's a dig for Rieg. Brodner down the line is too strong, and it's 7-5 BC. Leading the way for Virginia is Sarah Brodner. She's got 4 kills on 9 attacks, hitting on 10 attacks now, hitting at a 0 clip. That is long, and it's a third service error for Boston College. It's 7-6. It'll turn the page to Kate Johnson on the service. It was a cool story for this Virginia team. She lives on the lawn, which is a high honor. A couple of different things go into it. High academic honor, community service, and of course, her athletic prowess comes into it. She's long on the service error. She's originally from Gainesville, Florida. A senior who was in the early days of the Coach Wells era at Virginia. Had their most successful season of the Wells era in her 4th season last year. In 2024, 11 wins. Set up front in the ACC, that is. Robinson's denied. Virginia's going to get one free. A chance to pull within 1 with Jasmine Robinson. There's nothing there. Lobbed over the blockers by Harrington. Ennist, a replica. And a denial by Robinson and Dode. Dode, a sophomore who's coming into her own in a really big way, the setter for this Virginia team. Her sister Jessica was her head coach in high school. There's a 10-year age gap there. And at 6'2", being a setter, that can really help you not only be the point guard and provide assists, but attack as well. (9-7) BC tickers the tape. Rieg on the receive. Ennist on the kill, and it's 9-8. You can see Zoe Dode is a catalyst for this team, calling out the plays that she wants to run with the true freshman Ennist, who executes. Again, Ennist had her best games last weekend in the ACC against Stanford and Cal. (9-8). Ennist, the block. We're tied at 9. It'll be Dode again, the 6'2" setter to deliver. And how about about a service ace for Zoe Dode. The first for Virginia and its first lead of the set. 3-0 scoring run for the Hoos. There's an excellent serve there by Dode, but Boston College can get in system with Anna Harrington, her 4th kill. Final season at Boston College for Anna Harrington, a senior from Orlando, Florida. 102 kills on the year. Season high 17 versus Albany in mid-September. Barrier on the dig, Ennis on the attack. Rejection up front by the Virginia blockers. It's Ennis to finish the deal. Tied for a game high 4 kills. And she'll have the service in the lead, 11-10. Virginia has life. Remember, they had it tied at 10-10 in set 1. Boston College went on this massive push. They ended up finishing the set on a 9-0 run. Audrey Ross led the way along with Anna Harrington. Scott for the gliding Ennis from the black. 12-11. Ross, attack taken care of by Barrier. Brodner lobs the blockers. Ross is denied by Jasmine Robinson. The transfer over from Virginia Tech. Where Coach Wells said, we're happy to have her on our side. Coach Wells said she's not afraid to stare at you from across the net. A fierce competitor, but really sweet off the court. Service error at 13-12. UVA. First set to Boston College, 25-13, but not getting this one easy here in set 2. Virginia putting up a fight, not rolling over at all. Brodner. Tied at 13. Boston College lets that one go. Again, Virginia is led by Coach Shannon Wells in her 5th season at the helm of the Cavaliers. Yeah, Virginia was one of 4 teams in 2024 to have a 10-win improvement across 23-24. Reached the postseason for the first time since 1999. Boston College hit it 4 times. It's 14-13. Virginia on top. Jump serve, Meredith Reed, received by Boston College. The attack came from Hops. Slide attack, one of the first we've seen, is led to perfection. That was Cornelia Roach on the kill, 14-0. It'll be Lucy Mott on the service for BC. Well, dominated Virginia in terms of blocking in the first set. 3-0, but Virginia has 5 blocks in set 2. Ennis from the back executes. It's 15-14. And it leads to immediate timeout where Virginia. BC down to a .275 hitting percentage, and Virginia's improved to a .125. BC is rejected, this time by Jasmine Robinson up front, where Virginia has been making its money. They've got 6 blocks. Boston College has gone away from number 13. That's a service error. It's the 8th for Virginia. Man, has that hurt them. Boston College has gone away from Audrey Ross. She had 5 kills in set 1, nothing so far in set 2. Dode outside to Ennis. Popped up for Harrington. Nobody's there. They got to go back to Ennis. It's deflected off the blockers. BC has to play it. They do for Harrington. Lobbed over the blockers. Oh, Robinson just there and powers it down. But they say she got under that too much, and they call it a lift, and it's 16 all. So back-to-back points for Boston College to tie it at 16. Coach Wills has something to say to the near side official. Doesn't like it, but that's that. Ennis responds, 17-16. Well, that's a call that is going to be remembered depending on how this set plays out for Coach Wells. And this could be 18-15. Instead, it's 17-16. 2 players collide. Out of system for Ennis. Is there a tip? There is the call, and Jason Kennedy could put this to the test. No contest. 18-16. Again, could be 19-15. You keep looking at it, right? Boston College still very much in it in a crucial set. That's going to be long. 18-17. BC hanging around. They side out and get the service. Brooklyn Yelland into the net. It's 19-17. Zoe Dode, jump serve. It's received in the back. Harrington finds Dode on the other side. And now it's Bowie, who we haven't said her name a whole lot. And she comes up at the right time. It's back-to-back points, and it forces a timeout. And to even this thing at a set apiece. Boston College only hitting at a .244 clip. They're losers of 3 consecutive matches after having their hottest start in program history, winning their first 11 matches. And they get the side out off of the timeout from Jason Kennedy. Again, Jason is in his 8th season as the head coach of Boston College. Meanwhile, Virginia is Shannon Wells in her 5th season. Leading the way for the Cavaliers. They've lost back-to-back matches. And Virginia out of system. 2019. And BC battle back here and win set 2. They would take a 2-0 win. That's what Shannon, instead of sitting behind the veteran, she's starting right away. And you're going to have your growing pains in that stretch, but still a fun player to watch. She'll have the service here after BC goes into the net. It's a 2-point lead. for Virginia. Sneak attack from Boston College to perfection. Lucy Mott earns the point. It's 21-20. And I believe Shannon Wells wants to take a look at the previous play, and she's going to put this point to the test. I believe they're challenging if a player was in the net, and I believe they're looking at if Lucy Mott made contact with the net there. So that's what we're reviewing here at the Aquatics and Fitness Center here, Boston College and Virginia. Both looking for their first win in the ACC. BC got off to its hottest start in program history, winning its first 11 matches this season, and have been left looking for answers in 3 consecutive matches, losing 3 in a row. Last match, they were swept by Notre Dame 25-9, 25-21, and 25-21, and that is overturned. So they find that BC player was in the net. That was Mott, and it's 22-19.
Off blocker here, off blocker here,
22-20, Ennis goes into the net. Barrier receives. Scott sets up Bowie. Boston College out of system. Virginia wanted a call. They didn't get it, but it ends up with a point for Lauren Bowie.
Back there,
23-20, Virginia trying to close out set 2. Cross-court kill, it deflects off a barrier onto the Virginia bench, and it's 23-21. 2-point deficit for Boston College. Back against the wall for the Eagles. 1 set 1 in dominant fashion, 25-13. Things have evened out a little bit more, but Virginia looking for the kill shot. They're a point away. It's set point 1, and Jason Kennedy will call timeout. We'll take one with him. Lauren Bowie trying to light this thing on fire. The Aquatics and Fitness Center, which is packed out at the moment. They can end it here. Ross on the attack. Boston College will live to fight another point. Now they can end it on the slide attack. Saved by Ennis. Joust at the net. Bowie in a hot pursuit. Barrier has to free it over. Back-to-back free balls. Finds the open portion of the court. Lucy Mott, 24-22. Set point 2 coming up. Mott will have the service. Got a couple of points, 19 assists. She leads all scorers in that category. For Virginia, Zoe Dode has 4. Hannah Scott. Barrier on the reception. Cavaliers out of system. Is it in? No, it's long, and no protest for Coach Wells, 24-23. So Boston College needs just one more point to push this thing to a win by 2 and a deuce, 24-all. Let's see. Virginia in system with Robinson, but a crucial error. Goes wide left, and we're tied at 24. So it will be a win by 2. Virginia or BC needs to get to 26 here to win set 2. Received by a barrier. Rejection. What a play there by Hannah Scott. Ross goes cross court. Is it in? It is not. Well, head coach Jason Kennedy can't believe the call. It's 25-24 at set point 3. I think he wants to put something to the test, but he can't. He's given an earful to the near side official. And it's 25-25 after a service error. So 27 will be the necessary number to get to for both these teams. Service from Nat. And I think Virginia was out of rotation. And what a time for that, 26-25. And now it's set point for BC, coming all the way back. Virginia with their backs against the wall. Received by a barrier. Scott in system, delivers to Ennist. This is received out of system by Boston College. And what a save, but it's free for BC to win the set. They do. It is Anna Harrington with the kill shot, her 6th kill, and it's a Boston College comeback effort to win set 2. 3 service aces. Meanwhile, Virginia hitting at a 148 clip, 1 service ace, 6 blocks though. They dominated in that category in set 2, 5-1 over BC. Reagan Ennis gets it going. 1-0 UVA. BC trying to take care of business in 3 sets here on the road. They're looking for their first win in conference and to snap a 3-match losing streak. Remember, this is a team that won 11 consecutive matches to start their season. It was a program record for the Eagles, and have hit a bit of a skid and just kind of looking for answers. They've found a lot here on the road at Charlottesville. Anna Harrington leading the way, hitting 375. 7 kills. Ennist has another one. She's got a game-high 10, and it's a 2-1 lead. She's having the best game out of anyone, quietly. She's hitting 381, 4 digs, leads the team in that category too. She's been doing it all. Has a block as well, one of the 6 for Virginia. And the good thing about this Virginia team is they have a young core. Cross court, that is in on a kill. And it comes from Ratch. And it's a cross-court kill. She's got all 3 points for Virginia in set 3. This is an example of what she can do for this team. She's got 11 total. Gardner. Did it get a piece? I guess it did. Point to UVA, it's 4-2. Received by BC, slide attack, and a kill for the Eagles. It's Ehrlich as Audrey Ross comes in. She's second on the team for BC in kills. She's got 6, not having her best match so far. 4 errors leads the team as well. 14 total attacks. Virginia in system, what a diving play by Yellen. Ross, and that shows what BC can do. When they keep these points alive, you get it to your playmakers like Ross, that's what happens, back tied at 4. Audrey Ross leads the team in kills, the junior from San Ramon Valley High School. Again, this is the 31st meeting between these two schools. BC finds a service ace. 5-4. Again, they're 4th in the ACC in service aces, 1.76%. It's been on display so far tonight for BC. Scott for Dean up front, tied at 5. Yeah, 31st meeting between these two teams. UVA leads the all-time series 19-11. The first meeting came all the way back in September of 2005, so the 20-year anniversary of these two teams playing against each other. The last meeting was last November. Boston College victorious in 5 sets, 3-2. Dean. Ross. Denied. Free ball. Robinson terminates 6-5. Well, that's what's hurt UVA a lot tonight is just the mistakes that they've made from the service line. That was the 13th service error that Virginia has committed. More than double the errors for Boston College. And after the reception error, Audrey Ross capitalizes on the other side. She's got 8 kills and a team high. 7-6 BC. They won set 1, 25-13. Set 2, 27-25. And now UVA reeling. BC in system. That is another kill. This time Cornelia Roach. She gets her 5th, hitting well above 500 now. It's 8-6. And a point to BC. I think Virginia, for the second time tonight, was out of rotation. And for UVA, they're going to be left looking for more after tonight's match. You know, talked about the 11 wins in conference last year and the success that this team had and expectations that they had for this year. At times it's fallen by the wayside and bad turns to worse. It's 10-6, another service ace. There's still plenty of time and plenty of hope for this Virginia team. Again, 11-9 in conference. Just a year ago, you had all those pieces. But Virginia was making noise early in conference last year. Another service ace for Boston College, and they keep on rolling. That's their 7th. Virginia is looking for some mojo here late. Midway through this third set, we should say they're down 11-6, and the service aces have been huge for Boston College. They've got 7 of them. Virginia just with 1. They find a block. That's where they've had success tonight. Rejection up front. It's a 7th block for Virginia. It's 11-7. All you need is a little bit of juice to get this UVA team rolling. They play with a whole lot of fire, and you got a couple of your catalysts in there. Jasmine Robinson, the transfer over from Virginia Tech, and Zoe Dode, who has served as an energizer for this team until Ross shuts the door. Audrey Ross, she's got a team-high 9 kills and a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Received by Barrier, and it's Robinson on the slide. Kate Johnson sends it across. Audrey Ross, the leader, the star for Boston College, taking over in set 3. She's got double-digit kills with 10. Exits the match, gives way to Ali Nat on the service. 5-point advantage for BC. Takes a lot off of it. Dode tries to offer the sneak attack. It's right into the net. And it's a 6-point advantage now for Boston College. Again, trying to close this thing out. BC 14-8. Dode to Robinson, who is denied. It's all Boston College at the moment. BC on the brink of conference win number 1, trying to force the 3rd consecutive conference loss to this Virginia team who started 4-1 last year. Are left list this year with a ton of injuries and seeking answers. They've got a free ball here down 7. That slide's been so effective for Virginia, 15-9. BC coming up, they travel to Virginia Tech on Sunday, a very beatable team as well. Virginia will play them next Wednesday as Ennis enjoys the block. And then BC has Stanford. They go back home to play Stanford and Cal on October 10th and 12th. Service for Katie Barrier, a near service ace, and Boston College can't keep it alive. Deficit cut to 4. It's the 2nd service ace for Virginia, and just the 1st since set 1. The run stops there. It's 16-11. For UVA coming up, they've got Syracuse on Sunday here at home. Coming to town, and then at Notre Dame on Friday, October 10th. At Louisville and at Virginia Tech. Those are a couple of tough matches. They could head into very well could head into the Virginia Tech match eyeing down. It's going to be 0-5. Possibly 0-6 or 1-5. Again, this is a team that had such high hopes this year, but it's a Louisville team that has such dominance, very similar to that Stanford group. A Notre Dame team that swept this Boston College team, and I think Coach Shannon Wells is thinking about some of the injured players she has and just hoping they can come back as soon as possible. They're favored at the moment to take down Virginia Tech in Blacksburg. That'll be a Wednesday night match. That'll be on national TV for the Commonwealth Clash. Again, the Commonwealth Clash, 17-12, by the way, point goes to Boston College. It's played throughout every sport. It's a rivalry between Virginia and Virginia Tech. Played throughout every sport. And if you get a win, you get a half a point. 18-12. And a timeout called. We'll take one with them. Virginia and Virginia Tech in those rivalry matches and games, whatever it may be, depending on the sport. At the end of the year, it's tallied up to see who wins the Commonwealth Clash. Virginia has won 3 consecutive in dominant fashion. The volleyball team has taken care of all their 3 meetings and won the full point. Their favorite to do so again is Kate Dean. Earns the point. Free for Virginia. And Bowie. Into the net, and it's cut to 4 again. (19-14). Boston College 6 points away from taking care of business here on the road. Audrey Ross off the front blockers. Ennis, she's been perfect leaping in from the back there. 12th kill for Reagan Ennis, leads all players. Hitting at a 385 clip. You can't say enough about what she's done for Virginia so far. Seeing an excellent serve. Just flip it over to the other side. It's Bowie in system. Is it out? It is, and it's 20-15. Virginia trying not to go away here. They've lost the first 2 sets, 25-13. Set to 27-25, and Boston College on the brink of taking care of business in set 3. Back set, and what a delivery from Hannah Scott, but it's denied by Ross. Boston College has 2 blocks here in set 3. Virginia has dominated in that category, 9-4. And really what it has been for UVA is just the mistakes that they've made. Reception errors, service errors. Committed 14 service errors on the night. Meredith Reig is going to have it. And that's a service ace. 21-17, Virginia hanging around. Do they have a comeback effort in them? Remember, Virginia had the lead. In set 2, and then Boston College made that comeback. Ross. That somehow stays in. The dig from Reagan Ennis is successful. A joust is won by Virginia. And here they come. And now UVA, opportunity to cut this thing to 2. Boston College in system on the slide. This is Ross. Nothing there. Now Robinson. Oh, what a dig in the middle there from the libero. Toad's attack, unsuccessful at the moment. They go to Ross on the outside, 22-18. Three points away from closing it out. Harrington, the sliding dig. Ross. Back-to-back kills for Audrey Ross. Tied a game-high 12, and the lead is extended back to 5 after back-to-back points for BC. Tied with Reagan Ennis, the freshman, with a game-high 12. Ennis has legitimate potential to be a star in this conference. Has been going toe-to-toe. Oh, Brodner, really nice kill. 23-19. He's been going toe-to-toe with each team's best player in the first 3 matches of the season. Against Cal last Sunday, it was against Peyton Desjardins and Michaela Hayden, and today it's against Audrey Ross. I mean, this is a player who can really be dominant down the stretch in her career. She's just a freshman. 3 more years of eligibility here for Virginia. Kate Johnson sends. Ross, the dig. Timing play run to perfection. Cornelia Roach, kill number 6. Match point ensues. Dode for Ennis. Virginia trying to stay alive. The kill shot. Harrington doesn't deliver. Ennis. It's free for Virginia. Dode to Robinson. Gets the kill. They live to fight another point. Shannon Wells still urging her team to keep on fighting. Down to the last point. 24-20. Barrier the service. Back set for Harrington. Diving play by Barrier. Dode for Dean. Really nice dig. And a rejection on the other side. That's Zoe Dode. It's 24-21. Virginia isn't going away. And they force a timeout. They win back-to-back. Reception from BC. That's how it'll end. Up front with Cornelia Roach. Wins it 25-21 and shuts the door on the UVA hopes.